Hello pool players, hello pool fans, students of the game at the amateur, intermediate or advanced level. Welcome back to yet another jam-packed video, a video that is filled with knowledge that will supercharge your game to the next level. In today's video from APB Training Club, I will be sharing with you a whole bunch of information that was inspired by the great Dr. Dave Billiards after he released a video on his channel about a year ago about cross-table cue ball control system. I took it upon myself to extend his knowledge on the concept, and so I have already released a few videos on my channel as it relates to that, to which you can find a link pinned in the description box below to check those out. But we're going to talk about that later on in the video. Now, as I go through the process of setting up this drill, this is going to be a drill that will target a few areas in your game. Number one, you're gonna be able to understand the correlation between spin, speed, and ball hit fraction and how it affects positional play when it comes to number one, breaking out cluster, number two, advanced positional play, and three, negotiating your cue ball's path through traffic on the pool table. So this video is jam-packed with a lot. If this is the first time here on the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button below and turn on your post notification bell. Before we get into the details, let me take the opportunity here to let you know that Apex Predator Billiards Training is now in association and has formed a bond and a relationship with the cue company Bizu carbon fiber shafts and Bizu carbon fiber cues. Of course, you would have been seeing this on my recent post and on my YouTube shorts. I have an affiliate link where I've formed a business relationship where I'm now a ambassador and a cue distributor for Bizu carbon fiber cue, a new company that produces quality cues for quality players. See the link pinned in the description box below. You can use the promo code APEXSELENIO to get 6% off your purchases. Check out the website. There are promotions going on at the moment. Now, what you're about to see here, guys, is a live demonstration, a drill that I'll be going through. This is not going to be a drill that is going to be eliminating the errors, but it's going to be a drill that will demonstrate a whole lot. So let's get right into it here. Now, obviously, you can see that I have a couple of object balls set up on the table, and if you can look on the screen here, you'll see where I have 3 videos that have already been posted on my channel. A link will be pinned to those. This is a build-up. This is the final stage that will connect all that we have discussed in those 3 previous videos. So now we're going to be looking at the diamond connections between the balls that are lying on the first reel and the third rail. So here you can see I'm pointing that the natural cue ball path without spin will connect the diamonds, and this is very important when it comes to this particular understanding how the diamonds connect with and without spin. So you'll see a couple of freeze frames there where I'm showing you the diamonds that connect. Now I'm going to be looking at the diamond relationships when it comes to spin, and there's a slight little adjustment that you're going to have to make when it comes to this. So as you see, I'm shifting my shaft here, and now I'm letting you know that once the cue ball touches between these diamond positions where you see I'm aiming, that's the exact direction that the cue ball is going to go once it makes contact with that area. And as I play each shot, you're going to get a chance to see freeze frames that show you exactly what it is that I am doing at the moment. Now, this is a very sensitive drill in terms of many things. Well, there's a few things that can potentially cause you to miss your target. It can be mostly speed, based on how hard you hit the object ball. Number two, it depends on how much of the object ball is in the pocket, because these particular shots are pocket hangers, and if you know anything about pool, you know that pocket hangers are the most difficult shots to play position from. It makes reading the cue ball a little bit unpredictable, but with the knowledge shared to me by Dr. Dave about a year ago, I've now used my ability, my mathematical ability now, to determine all that we're going to be discussing here. So the first target that we're going to be looking at here is making contact with an object ball that is in the corner. So obviously I'm going to be trying to pot the 15 ball here, the ball that is in the pocket here, and I'm going to be going off 2 cushions. Now you're going to see in the corner a cue ball marker that will demonstrate to you where exactly on the cue ball I am hitting, and I'm going to be also sharing with you slight subtle differences in what can make you miss or make a clean contact here. So on my first attempt, you'll see there where definitely me missing my target there is simply as a result of a bit too much spin. Now it also cares to note, and you'll see there on the replay, that my target was actually a half a diamond above the side pocket, but I missed obviously because I made contact around the first diamond above the side pocket. So now it cares to also note, guys, that in order for you to make contact with the target that you intend, you must hit the object ball specifically or near to a half ball hit, give or take. Maybe you can hit it about a 3/8 ball hit. But one thing that is consistent about this drill is that you're hitting the cue ball, the object ball, pardon me, at the very same place. So in order for you to hit your target, you're gonna have to use varying amount of spin. Now, if you had the luxury of watching part 1, 2, and 3, then you would have understood how it is that I am making contact with these diamond positions there. And there is my first successful attempt there. Beautiful, beautiful execution there, using about a quarter tip of spin. And as you can see there on that freeze frame, just with the overlay, I hit exactly a half a diamond above the side pocket there. So that gives me the trajectory to head towards the corner. Now, for the purpose of this video and the purpose of showing the consistency of what I'm explaining here, I'm going to hit my targets twice. But you can do this as a morning routine to test what you're doing. You can obviously try to set up a target and try to hit it 5 times in a row, 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. It's entirely up to you. So most importantly, guys, if you don't remember anything from this video, remember that the object ball must be hit at a half ball, and for every diamond that you aim to target on the second rail, it will require about a half tip of spin. So right where I'm targeting now, I'm gonna need about a quarter tip of spin, and that's just gonna head right above the side pocket here and beautifully make contact there. I'm gonna try to put in a replay for every shot here. Nice delivery there, pulling back my cue, releasing, keeping my head down, and as soon as I know that I've made contact, you can see beautifully on that freeze frame, it hits the exact target that will take me towards the corner with that amount of spin. So successful attempts twice in a row there, so that's good start. Now later on in the video, you're going to obviously see where I get a little bit tired, because obviously you can see that I'm not chopping out anything. I'm showing you that obviously when you're doing this drill, it is going to be without without edit. So I'm going to show you the mistakes, I'm going to show you the errors, I'm going to explain and give justification as to why it may happen to you here. So we are targeting object ball clusters on the side rail, that is 1, 2 on the third cushion from which you are aiming from. Now very importantly, guys, to note that, as I stated earlier in the video and the introduction of the video, this can magnify and supercharge 3 different departments of your game. Number 1, you're going to understand the correlation between spin speed and ball hit fraction. Number 2, you'll be able to negotiate traffic and you'll be able to play advanced positions, and most importantly, like what we're doing here, you're going to be able to break out clusters that naturally you wouldn't have to see. Now these drills, beautiful execution there on my first attempt. Let's take a look at the replay. Putting back my cue, beautifully half ball hit, and I'm using, there you can see I'm hitting right at the first diamond, so that requires about a half tip of spin to take me towards that target. A half tip of spin for the first diamond. Alright, every half diamond requires a quarter tip of spin. So the first diamond is half tip, the second diamond is that's going to be 1 tip, pardon me, that's going to be 1 tip, and the third diamond is going to be 1.5 tip. So keep your minds on that, guys, and remember that the amount of spin will determine the target. It's a really sensitive shot, and it also depends on table conditions as well, because if your table is sliding, you may need to make a little bit of an adjustment in terms of the ball hit fraction. So instead of hitting half ball, you may need to hit 3/4 ball. But let's continue the drill here. I'm gonna take another attempt at this, coming around a little bit heavy there. You can see that I'm pointing this one. Now I can evidently state, based on my memory, that, and as you can see on that freeze frame, another factor that could contribute towards you missing is how angled you are into the cue ball. So I felt like 2 things affected this result that I'm getting here. I'm aiming to target the first diamond above this corner pocket, but I came about 2 diamonds short. So number 1, speed. Depending on how hard you hit, you may end up hitting thicker than a half ball hit. So you've really got to keep your eyes on the target when it comes to pocket hangers. So a half ball hit is the target here, and you want to use a medium to soft speed. If you play too soft, you're gonna go too long, and if you play too hard, you're gonna go a bit too short. Here you can see because I missed my target earlier, obviously there I was trying to adjust, and now I've adjusted and played the ball a bit too thin, so I went a hair long. Well, not a hair long, a diamond long. All right, and these things are going to happen in the real game when you're under pressure. So that is why it's important that this drill is something that you practice. Now with those 2 attempts there, you know, you can see that I'm eyeing up. I obviously know that I'm not hitting the object ball exactly where my mind is telling me to hit it. So I'm eyeing it up again, and I'm focusing here. I know that I need a half tip of spin for this shot. With a half ball hit and a half tip of spin, you will get results like that. There, came in a little bit short again, and we're gonna continue, guys, because it's important for me here for you to see as well that obviously this is not a drill that you're gonna perfect every time you get down. I've done this drill many times. In fact, I've released a video on my channel from a different angle. I will also leave a link to that video where I was kind of just going through the shots. Wasn't really explaining much. I talked a little bit in the video, but I didn't explain a lot. So there, on my 3rd attempt there, the 3rd time is a charm. I've executed really nice there, keeping everything steady. Looking at the freeze frame here, hitting just above, right at the first diamond, above the side pocket, and then coming towards my target. Now you're also going to note as well, I know you guys may have questions as it relates to the contact on the second rail. From this angle, it may seem as if I'm hitting a target that is not actually where I'm explaining, because from this angle, remember that the cue ball is not going to hit the target that is adjacent to the diamond, because it's coming in at the diamond from an angle. So there you see I'm pointing, my aim there is, my objective there is to target between the first diamond and the second diamond. But when you see me make contact with the rail, it's gonna seem as if I'm hitting the second diamond, because the cue ball is coming at the rail at a angle. And you can see on that replay there, You can see I'm a little bit more leveled now, but then again, as I said, I barely missed the target. I think I hit it at about a half ball, but then it came into the diamond and came just a hair long. And like I said, this is an exact situation where you might be playing in a game and you have to break out the 5 on the 6 and you just come a little bit short. That can be devastating. So like I said, this drill is a drill that if you practice this, ladies and gentlemen, it is guaranteed that you're going to supercharge 3 or 4 departments of your game once you get a hang of it here. So let's take another attempt again here at a half ball hit and approximately 3/4 spin. That's like a half tip plus a quarter tip, so that's a 3/4 spin. I'm gonna say this is about anywhere between, let's say, 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, so that's like 1.5 tip spin, somewhere there about, you know. As you can see, the cue ball marker on the side here should get you the target. But let me know, guys, when you're doing this drill, let me know in the comments how successful you are, and I can answer any questions that you may have as it relates to the type of table you're playing on. I'm playing on a Valley 8-foot table, so it may look a little bit easier on the eye, but when you're doing it, you may have some challenges. Ensure that you have proper fundamentals, you have proper stance, proper bridge, proper cueing. Remember, if you're not at an intermediate level, you may find this drill a bit difficult, so you might have to level down and watch back part 1, 2 and 3. All right, so here we go. Then we're going after that shot there, missing that one a bit wide, hitting a target that I'm not aiming at, and this is going to happen. Obviously, I'm getting almost tired because I'm going through this for about 17 minutes here, just going through the motions and trying to fixate on the target here. So a half ball hit, and you'll see here beautifully coming into the rail there, breaking out the cluster. Also, as you get better at this, you're going to have to also know at what speed to break out the cluster, because you don't want to break out the cluster. For example, here I hit my exact target, which is between the second diamond and the first diamond. I come into the 5, and obviously I broke out the cluster, but look at where the 5 is still at. So it really also depends on what's your next target ball that you're going after. You don't want to slam into the cluster. Like I said, you want to use consistent variables such as the same speed. You want to hit the object ball at a half ball, so you want to use a medium soft to medium speed on these types of shots. That's what you want to do. Now we're moving closer and closer to some more unorthodox shot. Like I said, guys, a lot of professional players would maybe play the 5 or play the object ball and try to play safe. I'm showing you that obviously if you have a shot like this, pocket hangers can be, you can play position and break out clusters off pocket hangers there. Beautiful first attempt here to break out the cluster. Look at that half ball hit, and I'm hitting this at approximately 1 tip of spin. This is give or take about, say, 2 o'clock spin. This is about 2 o'clock spin. You may not be able to see it from my angle there, where you can see the generation of spin there. So you can see hitting that second diamond is approximately 1 tip of spin, which for me is about 2 o'clock, which you can see on the marker to the bottom left of my screen there. And you can see breaking out the 8 and the 9, getting a shot on the 8. Even though it's not a real game example, it still goes to show that this is possible. If you guys are liking the video thus far, like I said, if you guys want to have an understanding of tip position, ball hit fraction, and have a basic understanding, check out the videos that were already posted on the channel. Links are pinned in the comments down below. Right, all right, so another half ball attempt here, coming around, hitting the target. Ooh, just missing that one by a hair. Like I said, guys, if you have this knowledge, you are putting yourself 1 level higher than your opponents. when I learned this, in fact, I don't want to take the credit completely for this, because Dr. Dave gave me the base understanding of how to understand cross table, but it was obviously my mathematical ability that I use here to determine and figure this out, because I've never seen this anywhere on the internet. If I have, or if it is there, please let me know, guys. But I've never really seen anyone explain how to break out clusters of multiple cushions. Now you'll see me here speeding up the video because I went through about 3 or 4 phases here where I was missing my target, because I was obviously hitting the ball here too thick and I wasn't realizing what was happening. So I'm just speeding up this because I don't want to put you through the trauma, pardon me, or the heartache of watching me miss these shots. But I'm eventually going to get to a point where I just want to bring the video to the end, and I'm eventually going to hit my target here. Remember, guys, as I've said before, and I'm saying it again, in order for you to gain maximum consistency and success on this drill, you must be able to understand the power of the half ball hit. The half ball hit is key in getting success. Now this one wasn't broken out properly, but because of the length of the video, I'm just gonna move ahead because I did make some sort of contact with my target, but nevertheless, that is it. All right, so as the video is approaching the end, just gonna do a quick recap. Remember, guys, that for every diamond on the second reel, it requires a half tip. So obviously in between diamonds is a quarter tip, so 1 diamond above the side pocket is a half tip, 2 diamonds above the side pocket is a full tip, 3 diamonds above the side pocket is you're gonna play with a little bit of draw. For example, the shot that I'm going to play here is going to require a hair of draw. So you're gonna play not 1.5 tip, but you're gonna play, you can see where I'm angling down my cue here and I'm aiming just below because I need the cue ball to widen a little bit there, and that would give a funny little reaction. I didn't really understand what happened there, but I think maybe I would have played a bit too much draw. So here I'm actually aiming at approximately 3 o'clock. I may have aimed that here too low and a bit too much spin, but there you can see trying to get that target. Now again, guys, I don't know if this is a game situation. I'm assuming that this is 9 ball or 10 ball. It's going to be simply pocketing the ball and playing the 8-9 combo. But what if it was a case where the 8 ball was behind the 9 and I needed to make contact and drop the 9 and drop the 8? Let's replace the 8 with the 9 and the 9 with the 8. This could be a situation where you need to do this, where you're gonna pocket the 4 ball here, come around and break out the cluster like that. So like I said, I don't know if it comes up. If you are playing your games in the future, guys, and it does come up, just come back to my video and let me know if this particular drill was of some assistance to you here, because it has been. And a lot of the things that I do show you here, guys, are the things that I've seen the pros do, and I've made it a commitment, I've made it a goal of mine to try to figure out how the pros are doing the things that they are doing here. And as we are approaching the end of the video here, just to hit this final target here, obviously there's a limit to how much we're going. There's no reason for me to actually play a shot, a pocket hanger, and try to hit a target that is above the side pocket, because evidently there's going to be other options as well. But I want to take the time out, guys, to thank you all for watching. If you've gotten thus far in the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, and leave some positive questions and comments down below. All right, and remember, guys, I've already released a video on how to play 2 cushion. You can see the thumbnail here on the screen. I've already released a video on how to target object balls that are lying on the second reel. So if you want to have a much in-depth understanding of all that I've explained in this video, check out part 1, part 2, part 2. I believe I released part 3, and I also released part 4 as well. So it's a complete series breakdown of this. I have released all those videos on my channel already, so check those out. This was something that I was trying. Obviously, I don't think I want to go too far to make a part 6 to this, but if you guys would like me to do so, I can, to show you how to play pocket hangers and breakout clusters off the 1, 2, 3rd rail, the short rail, 3rd cushion there. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.